Hey crafters, I'm Lizzie with Layered Craft. We're a design company who specializes in layered files for Cricut, Silhouette, and other kinds of cutting machines. We really enjoy creating stuff for your shadow boxes, wreaths, cake toppers, and everything in between. But today I'm here to talk about my machine. I use the Cricut Maker, just the original one. I don't have the Maker 3, but today we have a special surprise. We're getting a new one, so let's take a look.
Here it is, the Cricut Venture. I waited a couple weeks to buy this one because I did want to wait until they had the bundle available with the stand and the machine at the same time. So it finally came in stock on Cricut.com, so I snatched it up, and it took 4 or 5 days or so to come in. So let's unbox it together. There it is. Wow, this is awesome. Amazing. Okay, so let's see what we've got in here. Inside the box, they have the power cord for the machine along with 2 USB cables, a USB-A and a USB-C, the cutoff tool, roll supports, and cleaning tools. They also include 2 rolls of smart removable vinyl. The black is 13 inches by 30 inches, and the white is 25 inches by 6 feet, so plenty of testing material. All right, I'm going to take a moment to get this out of the box, and then we'll do the stand. After I removed the machine from the bottom part of the box, the mat support extenders were underneath it, so you'll find these underneath the machine. Now let's open up our stand. So here is the stand inside the box, and let's put it together. Okay, our stuff's unpacked for our stand, and the instructions, so it tells you exactly what you should have. We need 2 sets of legs, 2 parts for our catcher, our base, and 2 supports, as well as 2 of these brackets for the mats to hold. So the instructions want you to keep the styrofoam on the base so that you can give it support as you assemble it. So make sure you pull that out with it. Next, we're gonna load in the mat holders here, and they just clip in. These should be facing out. So they just pop right in. There they go. Now that we have our mat brackets on, it's time to put the legs on. So they have these arrows on it, and the arrows go facing inward. So you just set it here and slide it on. And now we'll do the other side. So it looks like you push these and they just screw right on. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Last part is to put our basket on. You just snap that on here. These pegs go into holes that are right down here. And then these pegs go right into those holes. Now that our stand's together, we can put our machine on it. So your rollers are going to be in the back if you have the stand, and then this is where the supports are for the machine. So it is a little bit heavy. You may need some assistance with this. Underneath the machine are some indents. So you just kind of line those up, and now it's secure, so it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so let's go over a couple of things first. If you don't have the stand, as you can see on the back, there's roll supports. If you don't have the stand, that's what these are for. So if you bought the stand with it or you get it later, you can just put these away and save them for later if you end up not using the stand at some point. But that's what these are. You also have the extended mat supports. There's already mat supports built in on the top and the bottom of the machine that will go out when you hit the mat support button. So these just kind of hang on to until you need them. You don't always need them. So just kind of put them in a safe place for now. And then included, you also have some cleaning tools. So you've got a little microfiber cloth and a brush, and then you also have your cutter. So they do sell attachments that are automatic that you can put in, but this one comes with the machine and it just lives right here in the back. So to get it ready to cut, this is our lever here. This is how you're going to insert when you're ready to insert your mat or your vinyl, your smart vinyl. You'll lift this up. But to get this prepared, we just need to remove all of this down here because it doesn't stay with the machine. Make sure you take that out. And then make sure you also take this guy out. So he just moves like that. There you go. And you'll take that out as well. So in a few minutes, I'm going to get this plugged in and we're going to go over some features. Over here, you'll find your support button. So when you're ready to load your material, you can only get these to come out when you have the lever lifted. So you hit that button and your supports come out. This is where you would add in your additional supports on here. Now that we've got our machine all set up and ready to go, if you have smart vinyl, which it does come with some smart vinyl to test it out, if you have that, you can load that straight in. You don't need a mat for those. That's what Cricut designed it for. But for a lot of projects, you are still going to need a mat. So let's open up our new mats for the Venture. I do believe they are special mats because of the vacuum suction that is now built into this machine. There it is, our new mat. Now I bought the standard grip mat because that's what I typically use with my projects. I don't typically use a light grip mat, even though I do mostly paper cardstock stuff. I prefer the standard grip mats. They are a little bit sticky in the beginning, but over time they end up being really good. The light grips lose their grip for me a little too early on. So now we have that. We'll hang it on the holder. Perfect. I also ordered some of these new really big markers, which I'm very excited to try out for some like birthday signs on poster board and things like that. So I did order the Performance Fine Point blade. So this is specifically for the Venture. So I got an additional one right out the gate just in case I end up needing it. So that's it. Our next stop is going to be to test it out.